recipe is a really delicious and cheesy baked bread. It's kind of like a garlic bread, but instead of a garlic butter, I'm using pesto. And then for additional deliciousness and drama, I'm stuffing each of the slits of the bread with a little bit of cheese. I have a combination here of the low moisture mozzarella, so just not your fresh mozzarella, that's what that means, and some taleggio, and I'm gonna alternate stuffing the slices with those cheeses. So good. They're both excellent melting cheeses, so if you're thinking of substituting, just make sure that you choose a cheese that's going to melt really nicely and not separate. Like, I wouldn't use cheddar here because it's not the best melting cheese. Okay. You're gonna wanna make slits into, but not all the way through, a loaf of bread. I like a sort of an Italian style loaf here, which is a little bit softer than, say, a French baguette. Whatever shape you find will work fine. When we develop this, we use slightly shorter baguettes. This is a little bit longer, but a little more narrow. So you may notice if you go to the website and you look this recipe up to make it, looks slightly different, that's why. Between each slit, I have about 18 slits in here. It sort of depends, about an inch-ish apart. I might have gone a little closer together. Some pesto. It's about a teaspoon of pesto per. I feel like there should be a better way to do this, but I guess there really isn't. If you want it to be split from the top, which is sort of more dramatic and cool looking, obviously if you wanted to make this a little less dramatic and cute, but a little easier, you could just slice the bread lengthwise and open it up and then put all your filling in there. But this is a more fun presentation, not gonna lie. I wouldn't worry about getting any pesto on the outside. That's also just gonna flavor the top. In fact, I was just thinking we didn't write that into the recipe, but you could like brush the whole top with pesto if you wanted to. If you could like pipe this into the slices, I bet you could. Then you can add slices of cheese. I'm gonna alternate my taleggio and mozzarella, but you could put one of each in each slice depending on how big they are. You wanna serve this at a dinner party, set the whole thing up ahead of time, wrap it in aluminum foil, and then just pop it into the oven right before you wanna serve it. So good. Ugh. Finding that if I lift the bread up and let the slice open up, it's easier to add the cheese. That's my technique tip for you. Then you just want to wrap it in aluminum foil. Parchment lined aluminum foil is good. Just wrap it up, and like I said, if you want to make this ahead, just do it up to this point and keep it at the ready. Have your oven at 350 degrees, and then you can put it on a baking sheet for easier transportation. Bake it until it's warm and melty and amazing, about 25 minutes. Cheesy deliciousness. Oh, look at that. Cheesy. Exactly what we are looking for. I mean, that goes on for days. It's just not gonna stop. All right, it stopped. But come on, that was a pretty good one, huh? Delicious, warm. Give this recipe a try. If you like recipes like this and you want more, make sure to click like and subscribe because we have plenty more where this came from.